Well, hello there, everyone. So glad to see you. I want to introduce to you a new guy named Lucky. He is joining you because he's an okay dude, and he's joining you because JJ and Bart decided that they don't want to take a chance in being part of this plan, and we needed somebody else. I mean, we can't do it with just a few people, so um, that's it. So
Mhm.
thoughts? You guys have any thoughts, any plans, anything you want to share? Say, go.
Yeah,
Well, no offense, Lucky. Maybe you've talked to the other people, but I don't know anything about you. H-
I don't know anything about him either.
so
see?
how do we, Lucky, we all been together like for the better part of a year. You're obviously a newcomer. Tell us about yourself. I mean, because we're taking you into our conference here.
How can we trust you, Lucky?
Yeah.
Look, man, that's something you need to talk to your counselor. I was brought here and I specialize in stealing cars. So I must be a special addition if your counselor recommended. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
But what can you do for us?
Said he
You
steals cars.
need some cars for a getaway driver. I'm your man. I got what you need.
But you got caught. How, so how'd you get caught?
Good question.
Hey, I was a little rusty, man. Hey, it happens to the best of them. But my track record proves it. I stole like 500 cars. So I mean, one slip up, it's not gonna happen again.
Hmm.
That's good to know. Yeah, because we are a tight group here. Okay, just because counselor vetted you doesn't mean that we don't have question. So how can we trust you?
Look, it's either this or back to jail for me, man. So I'm trying to stay out of prison. So there you go.
So you're gonna hook up with a bunch of thieves to stay out of prison. Is that what I'm hearing?
Have you been listening? I'm a thief as well.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, what kind of cars can you steal, Lucky?
Anything top of the line, Mercedes, police car, Camaro, whatever you need. I'm your guy.
All right, I like him. I like him. Can we just move on? Start talking about the plan?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't steal a
Lucky?
cop car not in connection with our caper here. I hate to have that happen. We have all kind of people looking for us.
All right, Sal. Penelope. Can I get a when, a where, and a who?
I'll give you something. So the French ambassador, is bringing the little lady to New Orleans in celebration of some sister city thing. They're going to have a huge gala, $1,000, $100,000 a plate.
Hmm.
So this is where the lady's going to be. And I know when. And you know who else is going to be there? We're going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I can
so
see that.
they're not going to just put the Mona Lisa like in some closet or something where, oh, we can just kind of sneak in there. I mean, how are we supposed to get our hands on probably the most well-known piece of art in the world?
Well,
So
I'm
where's
thinking
the lady?
you got some skills. Yui's got some skills, right? Computer, we can disable the computer systems. I don't know. Maybe Craig had some idea too.
Yeah, I can get some security clearances for all of us if you guys can get the actual people not to show up.
Yeah, if I know where this is, Penelope, I can I get you the computer access. We can figure out all the people involved, who's coming, who's running the show, computer, everything.
I love that.
I can do
Well, to
that.
get the actual people not to show up, they're gonna know who talked to them. I mean, won't that kind of put us in danger? Because they're gonna know how to identify us and so forth. Is there some
Not if you do
indirect
it
way
well.
we can do that?
You tell me, Sal. You're the brains on that. If you can somehow get it to just, for a brief amount of time, cover it up our tracks, we can get out of there. And Dewey too. And Lucky. Maybe Lucky can get us some limos.
Yeah, I
down
got
with
you
that?
covered.
Yeah?
How many can you get?
Look, as many as we need. You know, I play my role and I do it well.
Maybe you can even make some cars not show up at the place. You know,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
maybe to drive them to Atlanta or somewhere instead of the gala.
Very nice.
I'm gonna
Make
prove
them.
you wrong. I'm not gonna even worry about it. You guys are gonna see. I'm gonna earn my place.
If Lucky is going to procure some cars for us, shouldn't they be kind of nondescript so that people don't say, "Oh yeah, I saw that big limo going that way"?
The limos are for the people coming to the party. So we can keep tabs on all those rich bastards.
Yeah. We're the ones who got the limos for them. We know when they come and when they go.
And
Oh Lord.
there might be some special bags and things they might leave in the car, which might accidentally belong to us afterwards. Side job.
Won't that just throw a lot of suspicion on us if we're providing them the cars and all of a sudden their stuff is missing?
If it's well done, they're not going to know it's us, are they?
Yeah, Craig is going to take care of all the IDs, right? You're not going to be
I'll
Craig.
take care of all the IDs, fake IDs. If you guys can take care of the cameras, they won't have our face. How are they going to know it's us, Sal? Why are you being so difficult?
Yeah, Sal, why are you being so difficult?
Because I don't feel like spending the rest of my natural life in a cage somewhere. I mean, you guys are young. Maybe y'all got all this and confidence in all that. But I'm not so young, and the idea of going to jail for 3 minutes, much less the rest of my natural life, doesn't appeal to me too much.
Well, how about the idea of making $1 million or more in 3 minutes?
Well, certainly that idea appeals to me, but I mean, I want it to be in a way that it has a very high chance of success without any of us, going to jail or being spotted or identified or, having to hide out from people.
Well, that's why we got to plan the details. I think you guys got some more ideas about that.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I am, supportive, as I said before, but yeah, I want to make sure we have all the technical detail, sorted out. We know everything. We know the timeline, the people involved, the security involved, even the kitchen staff. We need to know everybody who's involved. And then we can take care of the rest.
I think so, but the Mona Lisa is not like picking up, grandma's painting or something. I mean, it's the most well-known piece of art in the world. You're going to have everybody in their mall looking for us. How are we going to handle that into things?
All right, Sal's got a point. In the end, one of us has to get our hands dirty. So who's it going to be?
I've been listening, and I think someone can just pick it up, carry it out.
Well, that may be, but what do we do with it once we have it? I mean, we can't just put it out on a platform in Jackson Square and say, "Hey, would you like to buy this painting?"
No,
I mean, we gotta have a means of doing something with the painting, or
Sal,
are we just going to be sucking eggs?
Sal, it's
Yeah.
it's ransom. It's kidnapping. We're kidnapping this lady. We're holding her for ransom. France is a pretty big, wealthy place. They can afford to buy her back.
Well, in the meantime, we're going to have half the cops in the Western world looking for us.
Not if you can do what I think Craig just said. Somebody just said about, blocking out all the cameras that would be showing who's attending. Either that or, um, being able to disguise yourselves.
Of course we'll be disguised anyway.
Well, there we go.
Well, yeah, certainly we would be disguised. I don't think we're going to just march in there with our name tags on. But what I'm saying is that this is the Mona Lisa, and people are going to be, questioning anybody who, breathe in the direction of the museum that night or wherever the picture is going to be. So how do we keep them from following up on our trail? That's really what I'm getting at.
It's by not leaving a trail. That's the whole point. If we now Craig is a forger. Craig, have you ever forged art? Could you forge a copy that looks like the Mona Lisa?
Whoa, yeah, I think I could do that. That's
Well,
fun.
Then it's simply a switcheroo. They never even know she was gone.
Until we alerted them.
That's true.
By the way, we have your lady.
Yes. And if you don't behave yourselves, we're going to put a mustache on her.
Exactly.
This is sounding really good and all, but it sounds like if you're gonna join us, counselor, I mean, all this time, we still don't know what you look like.
That's right, counselor. If we're going to be doing this live, we're going to see you sooner or later, at least I'm assuming. So, are you going to show yourself?